how tall the tree is. What are the fruits? Have all the cancer fighting properties. It is nice. Excellent. This is called a pomerac. It's a lady of medicine. They're all the beautiful fruits. Very good for cancer. One of the best cancer fighting fruits in the world. You will never find a better cancer fighting fruit. It's rich in beta-sitosterol, rich in biotin, carotenoids, the chain of vitamin, even B17. You get the natural song of the wind. This fruit is one of the better fruits. If you have to fight hepatitis B, if you have to fight hepatitis B, ammonia problem, cancer cell, leukemia problem, sickle cells, this have one of the best phytonutrients to deal with mucus within the body. The seeds are excellent, but this is not about me. It's about the pomerac tree. It's a West Indian plant. It's one of the best staples that you can ever find. It puts oxygen in the entire body, builds your blood cell. It's rich in nearly all the different phytonutrients and phytochemicals. It's an excellent fruit, and it bear over one tree can bear over 1 million fruits. And if everybody have one fruit and one seed per season, it will protect them from getting cancer. It is an amazing tree. The bark here is very good for urinary tract infection, like stone in the kidney. This bark here alone, this little piece of bark, have over 2,000 grams of vitamin C. You get all the minerals and even the bark. Excellent, excellent. It's a West Indian plant. We can boast on it. Over 1 million fruits. It bears and it bears and it bears and it bears. Ambil. This plant, it is a vine and it be a small cucumber. It's very good for ulcer in the stomach. You see stomach ulcer? This plant is excellent for stomach ulcers, stomach pain, gas problem. This plant is excellent for inflammation. If you have any inflammation, one flower like this here, one flower, look at it. One flower, it is edible. And if you are nausea, you're feeling nausea and stuff like this, very good for poison and vomiting. This is an excellent plant. Shiny cucumber. Good for pregnant women, people who have diabetes, arthritis, syphilis. It's also very good for infection within the body. It's a real good plant. Let's go. It is the best berry in the world for yeast infection. Yeast infection, this plant and this tree is a huge tree. It's now coming into season, but you can see the berry. It's just like a grape. But it has more phytonutrients than any other fruit. Women who are suffering from yeast infection, the flower are also of medicine value. It can grind up for itching in the vagina. Women who cannot get pregnant, the leaf is used for fertility. It is excellent for producing eggs. It's a high estrogen herb. It has dihydrotestosterone inside of it, an estrogen replacement therapy that is very good for menopause. This plant works well with any type of inflammation within the body. If the body is paralyzed with infection or inflammation, trust me, the birds eat a lot of this berry. They even make wine with this, excellent for making wine. The tea is a builder for the immune system. It can build the immune system fast. Within 5 days, it builds the blood, the plasma of the blood. You know how real of it. His hemorrhagic level is very, very high. And the substance of proper phytonutrients for good skin. See if you get the trunk of the tree. This tree can feed an entire nation of over 5 million people. and getting them away from any type of infection. Why are we suffering still? Because we does not know our native plant and the phytonutrients that come from it. Again, I am Dr. Sears, and I'm your doctor of natural medicine. And I wish that I could renew your mind with good phytonutrients like this tree can. This is a bacano tree that is very good for high blood pressure. Anybody having any form of high blood pressure, you can use about 3 to 4 leaf of this plant as it glows in the wind with an amber finish. This amber projection, it can help those who are suffering. No one can suffer with high blood pressure. In the West Indies, we have so much of this herb that can feed the entire world, over 2 billion people. There are leaves that regenerate every day. Very good for your cholesterol. Unclog arteries like the virtual glands, the cuticle glands, the membrane tissues, the dorsal arteries. These herbs are excellent. It is baccan. The ants live inside of it and produce a chemical, Taurus force, and that chemical really and truly impregnate the chemical values that come from this plant. It's rich in cancer fighting properties. Also, it's rich in antiviral fighting properties, antifungus fighting properties. This plant is high in niacin. It's also high in benzoate. It's a plant that's very high in beta-cisterol. This plant is an excellent plant, and it should be in the diet of every native person on this earth. This is your bacano tree, and I'm Dr. Sears. Dress. I love you. I love you. I love you. Having problems with clotting of blood, or you want to clean out the vagina area. It may have fruit, it is a plum, but it's mainly used for the birds. But it's also high in vitamin C and vitamin E. The international unit of vitamin E is very high in it, but it's very good for people who have been clotting of the blood. It's an excellent herb to use as a blood thinner. Some of the aspirin was made from this tree. So when you're thinking about blood thinner, you can think about aspirin. It's really a love plant.